So you're ready to dive deep into AI video tools. We're about to unpack a recent Futurepedia video. Think of it as our roadmap for this deep dive.
We're talking cutting-edge stuff here.
Absolutely. We'll break down all the coolest AI video tools and what they mean for filmmakers like you.
Even if you're a complete beginner, you'll get a lot out of this.
Exactly. It's about opening up those creative doors. Now, Futurepedia, they're all about exploring new AI tools.
They're like the explorers of the AI world.
Totally. And in this video, they're diving into the mind-blowing stuff. AI for making incredible videos.
It's amazing to see how accessible this technology is becoming.
Right. It used to be you needed a whole crew and tons of equipment, but now...
Now it's like having a digital film crew at your fingertips.
Exactly. And one of the tools stealing the show right now is Runway Gen 3.
It's really leading the charge when it comes to text-to-video AI.
Like, it's seriously impressive. You give it text, and it creates video. It's wild.
What makes Gen 3 so remarkable is its ability to understand your written prompts and translate them into dynamic, moving visuals.
It's like you're talking to your computer and it's drawing you pictures, but they're moving pictures. Like, the video shows an example where someone types in Futurepedia.
And Gen 3 generates this glowing neon sign, pulsing with energy with all the letters perfectly formed.
Right. It's like mind blown. And then they show this other example, a cooking show intro, but not your typical food footage.
This was next-level stuff with ultra-realistic liquid simulations.
Like honey swirling in tea, but 1,000 times more mesmerizing.
What's impressive is how user-friendly Gen 3 is becoming. Runway even offers a prompting guide to help you craft text descriptions for optimal results.
It's like they're giving you the cheat codes to talking with AI, so even if you're just starting out.
You can jump right in and start experimenting.
Exactly. Now, of course, we should mention what we're seeing are often the very best results, the wow moments.
It's important to manage expectations. AI video is still evolving, so it's not perfect every time.
For sure. But when it works, it really works. Okay, so we've seen text to video, but what about image to video? That's where Luma Labs' Dream Machine comes in.
If you're into taking a single image and transforming it into a captivating video, this is the tool for you.
And Dream Machine truly excels when it comes to using keyframes.
It's like giving the AI guideposts along the way.
So let's say you have a photo, just a simple picture of a glass of water.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
With Dream Machine, you can add a text prompt. Something like a volcano erupting inside the glass.
And the AI takes that image and your idea and blends them into a pretty incredible video sequence.
It's wild. But here's where those keyframes come in. Think of them like checkpoints in your video timeline. You give Dream Machine a starting image, or glass of water,
Right.
and an ending image, maybe the volcano in full eruption with lava everywhere.
Okay.
And Dream Machine creates this super smooth, almost magical transition between those 2 points.
We're not talking simple crossfades here. Think Pixar-level quality, where every frame tells a story.
So we've seen AI create visuals, but what about a whole film? Well, LTX Studio is here to make that happen.
This is where things get really interesting for independent filmmakers or anyone who's ever dreamt of seeing their story on screen.
It's a game changer, right? With LTX Studio, you basically give it your script.
And it takes care of the rest. Storyboarding, character design, even voiceovers.
It's wild. And they use this awesome cyberpunk story as an example in the video. Imagine this. A gritty, futuristic city controlled by AI. But what blew me away was the style control. You can choose from different aesthetics, like anime, comic book, gritty realism, whatever fits your vision.
That's what makes LTX Studio so powerful. Customization. It's not about sacrificing your artistic vision. It's about enhancing it with AI.
It's like having a digital toolbox bursting with creative possibilities.
Yeah.
And speaking of possibilities, LTX Studio also boasts this really cool face swapping feature.
Yeah, the storytelling implications there are huge. Imagine being able to seamlessly place anyone into your film, whether it's for comedic effect, historical accuracy, or even to experiment with different casting choices.
Mind-blowing. And did you notice how fast LTX Studio turns out these films? They mentioned it generated an entire short film faster than other tools took to create a single clip.
The speed and efficiency are remarkable, especially for something as complex as filmmaking. It really highlights AI's potential as a collaborative tool.
Absolutely. Now let's switch gears to Krea, a tool all about pushing the boundaries of animation, specifically abstract and experimental.
If you're looking for something visually unique, something that stands out from the crowd, Krea is worth exploring.
Think morphing shapes, abstract forms. Like they showed an example where a flower transformed into a jellyfish and then into a dragon.
It's mesmerizing to watch those transformations unfold.
Right. And the key to these smooth transitions is keyframes, similar to what we discussed with Dream Machine.
Exactly. But with Kriya, the focus is on achieving fluid, seamless transitions between those abstract images.
And here's the cool part. You can play with different styles within Kriya. They have options like film, render, experimental,
Each one gives your animation a completely different look and feel.
like having a whole arsenal of visual effects at your fingertips. And here's a little bonus. Kriya also has this awesome video upscaler.
It's not just about improving resolution, though. It actually uses AI to reimagine your footage, making it even better than the original.
They showed an example of it fixing a distorted face in an LTX Studio video, and the results were incredible. Now, before we move on, we can't forget the advancements in AI lip syncing. The video highlighted some game changers in that area.
Tools like Hydra and Live Portrait are really pushing the boundaries of realism and expressiveness when it comes to AI-generated lip movements.
It's amazing how these tools make animated characters and virtual avatars look so lifelike and natural.
And it's not just about entertainment either. This technology has huge potential in accessibility, particularly in language translation and assistive technology.
It's opening up a world of possibilities. And speaking of possibilities, we should talk about the open source community and its role in this AI video revolution.
Absolutely. While we focused on specific tools, it's crucial to acknowledge the contributions of the open source community. Tools like Comfy UI and Animate Diff.
They're the foundation that many commercial platforms are built upon.
Exactly. These tools empower developers and creators to experiment, push boundaries, and drive innovation in AI video technology.
It's inspiring to see this community shaping the future of filmmaking. Now, there's one more tool we have to mention, Kling. It's kind of shrouded in mystery.
Kling is rumored to be even more powerful than Runway and Dream Machine in some ways, but it's notoriously difficult to access.
The video mentioned a massive waitlist and a complicated sign-up process that apparently requires a Chinese phone number.
It definitely piques your curiosity, though. It's like stumbling upon a hidden gem in a world already brimming with impressive tools.
Totally. It's like the VIP section of AI video tools.
One we might need to sneak into.
Maybe. But even with all this cutting-edge tech, it's important to remember the human element is still essential in filmmaking.
Absolutely. These tools are incredibly powerful, but they're meant to enhance and augment human creativity, not replace it.
They're extensions of our imaginations, giving us new ways to tell stories and share our visions with the world.
And that's what makes this field so exciting. It's not about man versus machine. It's about finding ways for them to work together to create something truly remarkable.
It's like AI is becoming the ultimate filmmaking collaborator. And, it's not just about the tech itself, but how we use it. What doors does it open?
Exactly. And LTX Studio is a great example of that. They're really pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI-generated storytelling.
And one thing that really stood out was how they address a big challenge in AI video, maintaining character consistency.
Yeah, that's huge, especially for longer form content. If your characters look different in every scene, it completely breaks the immersion.
Right. It's like you need your audience to believe in these characters, to connect with them. And that's tough to do if they're constantly morphing.
And that's what's so impressive about LTX Studio. They've managed to create AI that understands the importance of visual consistency in storytelling.
So from creating entire films to pushing the boundaries of animation, now let's talk about Kriya. This one really caught my eye. It's all about abstract and experimental animations. Like, think outside the box, mind-bending visuals.
It's perfect for anyone who wants to explore new creative avenues, to create something truly unique and visually captivating, like something you've never seen before.
And they showed this incredible example in the video. It starts with a simple flower,
Right, I remember this one.
and then it morphs into a jellyfish, all flowing tentacles and ethereal movements.
And just when you think you've got it figured out, bam, it transforms into a dragon.
Let's talk about a plot twist. But it was so well done, so seamless and mesmerizing. And those transitions, those are keyframes in action. Right?
Exactly. Similar to what we talked about with Dream Machine. You set your starting and ending points, and Kriya handles the in-between.
And the really cool part is you can play around with different styles in Kriya. Like they have film, render, experimental.
Each one gives your animation a totally different feel. It's like having a whole arsenal of visual effects at your disposal.
So you can experiment and really fine-tune the look and feel of your animation. It's about finding the perfect aesthetic for your project. Oh, and I almost forgot. Kriya also has this fantastic video upscaler.
It's not just a simple resolution bump, though.
Yeah.
This is AI-powered upscaling.
Right. They use the example of fixing a distorted face in an LTX Studio video,
Yeah.
and the results were mind-blowing. It's like, where was this technology when I was filming my early
We
projects?
all have those early projects.
Hmm.
But yeah, the quality and clarity they achieved were impressive.
It's like having a whole team of digital restoration artists at your beck and call. Now, before we dive into the next AI tool, we can't forget about one crucial aspect of video creation: audio, and specifically AI-powered lip syncing.
Oh, absolutely. This technology has come a long way, and it's really changing the game for animators and filmmakers.
The video highlighted a couple of tools, Hedra and Live Portrait, that are making waves in this space.
They're really pushing the boundaries of realism when it comes to AI-generated lip movements. Like, it's getting harder and harder to tell the difference between real and AI-generated speech.
It's pretty incredible. And think about the implications for accessibility. AI lip syncing could be a game changer for language translation and assistive technologies.
It has the potential to break down communication barriers and make the world a more inclusive place.
It's amazing to think about the possibilities. But, while we're talking about all these incredible AI video tools, it's important to remember that they wouldn't exist without the hard work and dedication of the open source community.
Absolutely. These folks are the unsung heroes of the AI revolution. They're building the foundations, the building blocks, for so much of what we see today.
Tools like Comfy UI and Animate Diff are prime examples.
They're empowering developers and creators all over the world to experiment, collaborate, and push the boundaries of AI technology.
It's like this incredible cycle of innovation. You have the open source community creating these amazing tools, and then you have companies and individuals building on those tools, pushing the technology even further.
And that's how progress happens, through collaboration, knowledge sharing, and a willingness to experiment.
It's inspiring, really. But speaking of inspiration, there's one more tool we need to talk about: Kling. And this one is shrouded in a bit of mystery.
It's like the whispered legend in the world of AI video tools.
Right. Futurepedia mentioned it's rumored to be even more powerful than Runway and Dream Machine in some ways.
But good luck getting your hands on it. They have a massive wait list and this whole complicated sign-up process that apparently involves having a Chinese phone number.
Yeah, I don't think my Mandarin is up to par for that. It's like they've created this exclusive club for AI video wizards.
Maybe one day we'll get invited.
Mm.
But until then, it's fun to know there's still an air of mystery and intrigue surrounding AI. It keeps things interesting.
For sure. But even with all these groundbreaking AI tools popping up left and right, it's important to remember one crucial thing.
The human element.
Exactly, the human element. We can have all the fancy AI tools in the world, but without human creativity, without that spark of imagination, it's just, well, ones and zeros.
It's like having a Steinway grand piano, but not knowing how to play a single note.
Okay, that's a great analogy. You can have the most advanced instrument in the world, but it's the musician, the human touch, that brings the music to life.
And it's the same with AI video tools.
Yeah.
They're incredibly powerful instruments, but they need a human director, a storyteller, to unlock their true potential.
It's like a partnership, right? AI and human creativity working together to create something truly special.
Exactly. It's not about replacing human filmmakers. It's about giving them superpowers.
I like that. AI superpowers for filmmakers. So for all you filmmakers out there, whether you're just starting out or you've been doing this for years, this is an exciting time to be experimenting with these tools.
Absolutely. Don't be afraid to dive in, play around, see what works. There's no right or wrong way to use these tools. It's all about finding what sparks your creativity and helps you tell your stories in new and innovative ways.
So what previously impossible creative doors might these tools unlock in the near future? I guess we'll have to wait and see. This is just the beginning of the AI video revolution, and I, for one, can't wait to see what incredible stories you all bring to life.